The episode name is the Glep EP. It begins at Smiling Friends headquarters, where Mr. Boss is doing annual performance review. Pim and Charlie have managed to make 126 people smile this year, which is apparently 7 more than last year. So good for them. Elaine gets praised for being the only one who actually does office work. But then Mr. Boss brings up Glep and instantly realizes something is off. Glep isn't at the meeting, and the second he asks where he is, everyone gives each other that side eye like they all know something he doesn't. Charlie finally says what everyone is thinking. What does Glep even do? And the room goes silent. Mr. Boss tries to defend him but can't name a single thing Glep contributes. That's when the others break the news. Glep literally just sits there watching videos on his iPad all day. Mr. Boss is furious. He storms into the lobby to confront Glep, demanding he even name one task he is responsible for. Glep can't answer, breaks his iPad in frustration and storms out. Mr. Boss fires him on the spot and goes to the bathroom, while Charlie and Aaron casually debate kicking Glep from the group chat. Pim admits he's also not in the chat, but Charlie reassures him that it's even not funny, dude. Glep drives back to his mansion in a purple sports car. Inside, he's confronted by his wife, Margaret Simpson, who is fed up with how much time he dedicates to the work. She is going to spend Christmas with her own family. Alone and miserable, Glep tries to distract himself with TV, but nothing helps. He ends up at a bar, orders a drink, and the bartender asks for the ID. Turns out Glep was born in 329 AD. This triggers a series of flashbacks showing Glep causing historical disasters completely by accident. 476 AD Rome, brought before the emperor for stealing apples. Glep does his goofy dance, the emperor goes insane, jumps out of the window and Rome immediately collapses into chaos. 1347 England, being burned at the stake for turning milk into yogurt, Glep coughs blood on the crowd and basically starts the Black Plague. 1777 Virginia, hanging out with the founding fathers, tells such a weird story that all of them just silently leave. Back in the present, the whole bar is listening carefully except the bartender, who asks that if he went to space, but got corrected by another attendee who points out that Glep feels like he doesn't fit anywhere despite living for centuries. Just then is that a blackface guy appeared, who kicks Glep out and leads a prayer for the 25 million plague victims. In the next scene, while standing at a bus stop, Glep remembers the very first time he ever came to the city in 1992. There he meets a homeless, completely broken Mr. Boss who lost everything in the stock market crash. When Boss is seconds away from ending it all, Glep does his signature dance, making him smile. That's when Mr. Boss decided to start a company whose mission is helping people smile. Glep shakes his hand and becomes the co-founder of Smiling Friends. Back in present, Glep returns to the Smiling Friends headquarters and finds the building in absolute shambles. Mr. Boss, now covered in arrows, apologizes for losing his temper and invites Glep back. Glep apologizes too and the two reconcile. In the ending scene, the team gathers for the Christmas dinner with their families. Alan and his dad shares peace like a mother bird feeding a chick. Pim talks to his now adult baby brother who is into crypto instead of running around. Zoe tries to wipe gravy off Charlie's face and he tells her not to touch him. Margaret Simpson bursts in with the horrifying dish she made as an apology gift for Glep. A narrator begins wrapping up the story, talking about how Glep finally discovered where he belongs. But then he slips in a weird line about how everyone can get along, except with a certain group of people. Charlie immediately demands to know that what he meant by that. The narrator tries to defend himself, says it was just a joke, and the two start arguing. While Alan backs Charlie up and asks if they even know about the person and how they reach their private party, the narrator doesn't answer anything and the episode cuts. In the post-credit scenes, we see the end of Rotoscope Guy's prayer for the plague victims. Once everyone says Amen, he immediately smiles and tells the audience to have a great night. So that's all for this video. If you would like to see more Smiling Friends episode breakdowns, then make sure to subscribe to this channel. Also, let us know your thoughts about this episode in the comments. Thanks for watching.